So let's talk a little bit today about how to access money if you run an in-home care or a home health care company. Because you probably already know that you're in a great business, but we find that a lot of companies in your industry have to wait a while to get paid. So cash flow is always an issue. So let's talk about the different ways that you can access money for your business. First of all, if you're of reasonable size, you do maybe $1 million or more in annual sales and you've got good credit, you might be best served talking to your bank or getting an SBA loan, because that's going to be cheaper than a lot of the other options, as long as you've got the time to wait for the approval process and so forth. If that's not an option for you, there's still a number of ways that you can access money. One of the most common ways in your industry is to do what's called accounts receivable factoring. So I know a lot of your customers aren't actually paying for your service. Somebody else is paying for it, whether it's the insurance company or it's Medicare or Medicaid, which means you might be waiting 60 or 90 days, and if you're doing $200,000 a month in billings, then you may be waiting at any given time for $500,000, and so that can have a serious impact on your business. So a way around that is you essentially sell a portion of your receivables off, and it will cost you a little bit. We talk more about that in the article below, but it'll cost you 2 to 4% a month, so it's not cheap, but you'll get your money fast. Another way to get money is just a working capital loan, and those range in cost. There's some reasonable options and there's some pretty expensive options, but depending on your business situation, a lot of times you can qualify for not too outrageous a sum of interest rate. And lastly, a lot of times companies in your business need medical equipment, whether it's CPAPs or beds or whatever. And those are pretty easy to come by. If you've got reasonable credit, it won't be any problem at all. If you've got bad credit, but you've got a down payment or collateral, it certainly won't be an issue, although with bad credit, the rates won't be pretty, but the money's available. And if you need it to run your business, in some sense, it doesn't matter as much what the cost of funds is, though we try to keep it as reasonable as possible. So there's more information in the blog post below if you're looking at this on our website. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, at the top, just below the video, there's a link to a blog post. And that blog post has much more detail than I can provide in this video without putting you to sleep. So also, you can call 877-982-3292. Thank you.